You control 80% of the world's cocaine. You have $30 billion. And tonight, you can feel it all slipping away. You're standing on the balcony of your estate in Medellín. It's 1989. Below you, the city stretches like a circuit board. Lights flickering, roads cutting through neighborhoods you own in everything but name. The air smells like jasmine and exhaust. Somewhere down there, men are loading trucks with product worth more than the GDP of small nations. Those men work for you. Everyone in this city works for you, whether they know it or not. Your name is Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria. You are 40 years old. You control the 80% of the world's cocaine supply. You move 15 tons of product every single day. Your personal fortune has reached $30 billion. Forbes has been putting you on their billionaires list for years, and you've been clipping the magazine covers and framing them in your office as a joke. But nothing about this is a joke. You've built the largest criminal empire the world has ever seen. And tonight, you can feel it starting to crack. But let's go back. Let's go back to where this all started. Because empires don't appear overnight. They're built brick by brick, body by body. You're born on December the 1st, 1949, in Rio Negro, a small town near Medellín. Your father is a farmer. Your mother is a school teacher. There are 7 children, and the house is too small for all of you. Money is tight. It's always tight. Colombia in the 1950s is a country eating itself alive. A civil war called La Violencia has torn through the countryside, leaving 200,000 dead and a generation of children who learned one lesson early. Nobody is coming to save you. You learn that lesson faster than most. By the time you're a teenager, you're already hustling. You steal tombstones from cemeteries, sand off the names, and resell them. It's grotesque. It's efficient. It tells you something about yourself that you'll never forget. You can look at something everyone else sees as sacred and see only profit. By your early 20s, you've graduated to car theft, kidnapping, and small-time smuggling. But you're watching the real players, men who move contraband across borders, who understand logistics, routes, bribes. Men who know that crime isn't about violence, it's about supply chains. And the biggest supply chain in the world is about to open up. It's the mid-1970s. Cocaine is becoming the drug of choice in the United States. Demand is exploding. Wall Street traders, Hollywood celebrities, college students, everyone wants it. And Colombia has the raw material, coca leaves, grown by the ton in Peru and Bolivia, processed in jungle labs, and shipped north. All you need is the network to move it. So you build one. You start with small shipments. A few kilograms hidden inside spare tires, flown on single-engine planes to Panama, then driven across the border. The margins are insane. You buy a kilo of cocaine for $1,500 in Colombia and sell it for $50,000 in Miami. That's a 3,000% markup. No legitimate business on earth comes close. You reinvest everything. You buy more planes. You recruit pilots, reckless men who will fly at 50 feet to avoid radar, landing on dirt strips carved into the jungle. You build your own fleet. You build your own labs. You establish a processing center in a remote region of the Colombian jungle called Tranquilandia, a sprawling complex of 14 labs that produces 3,500 kilos of cocaine per week. It is, in every sense, a factory, your factory. By 1980, you are the undisputed king of the Medellín Cartel. The numbers are staggering. You're shipping so much product to the United States that you can't count the money fast enough. Literally, You're spending $2,500 a month just on rubber bands to wrap the cash. You're burying millions in fields because the banks can't process it. You lose $2 billion to water damage and rats eating the bills in storage, and you barely notice. This is what $30 billion looks like. You own 400 properties. You have a private zoo with hippos, giraffes, and elephants, imported illegally from Africa. You've built your own neighborhood in Medellín, called Barrio Pablo Escobar, where you hand out cash to the poor. You sponsor soccer teams. You build housing projects. In the slums, they don't call you a drug lord. They call you El Patron, the boss, the savior. But the thing about empires built on cocaine is that they require something more than logistics. They require terror. Anyone who stands in your way dies. It's that simple. A judge issues a warrant, dead. A journalist publishes an exposé, dead. A rival tries to undercut your supply, dead, along with his family, his associates, and anyone unlucky enough to be standing nearby. You pioneer a tactic called Plata or Plomo, silver or lead. Accept the bribe, or accept the bullet. There is no third option. The body count is enormous. Over your career, your cartel will be responsible for the deaths of over 4,000 people. Police, politicians, judges, journalists, soldiers, and civilians. You'll bomb commercial airlines. You'll detonate car bombs in crowded streets. You'll personally order the assassination of 3 presidential candidates. You turn Colombia into a war zone, and you do it with a smile. In 1982, you decide you want political power too. You run for Congress and win. You're now a member of the Colombian House of Representatives. You sit in the same chambers as the men you've been bribing and threatening for years. It's the ultimate power move. For a few months, you even enjoy diplomatic immunity, but it doesn't last. A courageous justice minister named Rodrigo Lara Bonilla publicly exposes your criminal record. He shows the Colombian Senate proof that their newest colleague is the world's biggest drug trafficker. You're expelled from Congress. Your political career is over. So you have Rodrigo Lara Bonilla murdered, shot by a hitman on a motorcycle while sitting in traffic. He was 37 years old. That's when you cross a line that even Colombia, a country numbed by decades of violence, cannot ignore. You've declared war on the state, and the state is about to declare war on you. The Colombian government, backed by the United States, launches a full-scale hunt. The DEA sends agents to Medellín. The Colombian National Police creates a special unit, the Search Bloc, dedicated solely to finding you. Extradition becomes the weapon. The U.S. wants you on American soil, in an American prison, where your money can't buy your freedom. And this is your greatest fear, not death, extradition. You launch a campaign of terror unlike anything Latin America has ever seen. You call it La Guerra Total War. Your message is simple. Extradite one Colombian to the United States, and you'll turn the country to ash. On November 27, 1989, your men plant a bomb on Avianca Flight 203. The plane explodes midair, killing all 107 people on board. You ordered the bombing to assassinate a single passenger, presidential candidate Cesar Gaviria. He wasn't even on the plane. 107 people dead. For nothing. A month later, you detonate a truck bomb outside the DAS headquarters, Colombia's intelligence agency. The blast kills 52 people and injures over 1,000. Entire city blocks are flattened. The crater is 20 feet deep. Colombia is on its knees. And somehow, incredibly, you win. The government, terrified and exhausted, offers you a deal. If you surrender, you won't be extradited. Instead, you'll serve time in a prison of your own design. You accept. The prison is called La Catedral. It's built on a hillside overlooking Medellín, on land you selected yourself. It has a soccer field, a jacuzzi, a bar, a nightclub, and a waterfall. Your guards are your own men. No government official enters without your permission. You run your entire operation from inside. Meetings with cartel lieutenants, phone calls to distributors, even the occasional murder. La Catedral is not a prison. It's a 5-star hotel with a fence. For 13 months, you live like a king behind bars. But the world is watching. When reports surface that you've been torturing and killing rivals inside the prison, the government decides to transfer you to a real facility. The night before the transfer, you walk out the back door. You simply leave. Now you're a fugitive, the most wanted man on the earth. The US government deploys CIA operatives, Delta Force advisors, and surveillance aircraft. The Search Bloc intensifies its operations, and a new shadowy enemy appears, a group called Los Pepis. People persecuted by Pablo Escobar. They are a paramilitary death squad, likely funded by your rivals in the Cali cartel and supported by elements of the Colombian security forces. They begin systematically hunting and killing your associates, your lawyers, your family members. They burn your properties. They destroy everything you've built. For the first time in your life, you are not the hunter, you are the prey. The last 16 months of your life are a nightmare. You move every 48 hours, sleeping in safe houses across Medellín, never staying in one place, never trusting anyone completely. Your empire is collapsing. Your lieutenants are being arrested or killed. Your money is harder to access. Your wife and children flee Colombia, rejected by country after country. Germany, Mozambique. No one will take the family of Pablo Escobar. You're alone, the most powerful criminal in history, and you can't protect your own children. On December 2nd, 1993, one day after your 44th birthday, you make a phone call. It's to your son, Juan Pablo. You want to wish him happy birthday, or maybe you just want to hear a familiar voice. The call lasts long enough for the Search Bloc to triangulate your location. They find you in a middle-class neighborhood called Los Olivos, a 2-story house. Unremarkable, nothing like the palaces you used to own. The assault team arrives. You hear them breaching the front door. You run to the rooftop with your bodyguard. There's nowhere left to go. The gunfire lasts less than a minute. You're hit 3 times, in the leg, the torso, and through the ear. You fall on the terracotta roof tiles, barefoot, wearing a blue polo shirt. The man who built a $30 billion empire, who terrorized an entire nation, who made Forbes magazine and bombed airlines and built his own prison, dies on a rooftop in the neighborhoods where he grew up. You are 44 years old. After your death, your hippos escape the estate. They breed in Colombia's rivers, multiplying for decades. Today, there are more than 150 of them, the largest population of wild hippos outside Africa. They're your last, strangest legacy. Your family scatters. Your empire dissolves. The Cali cartel takes over briefly, before they too are dismantled. The cocaine trade doesn't stop. It never stops. But no single person will ever control it the way you did. You were the first, the biggest, and the last of your kind. The neighborhoods you built still stand. The people you gave money to still remember you. In Medellín, some homes still have your picture on the wall next to the Virgin Mary. To them, you weren't a monster. You were the only person who ever cared. But you were a monster. 4,000 dead. A country scarred for generations. Families destroyed. And for what? For money you couldn't even count. For power you couldn't hold. For an empire that outlived you by exactly 0 days. That was your life, as Pablo Escobar. And it ended exactly the way it was always going to end. On a rooftop, alone, with the whole world hunting you down. If you survive this story, subscribe, because next time, you won't be this lucky.